what public service is all about. Her indiscriminate misuse of public funds without fear of accountability is outright criminal and a perfect example of the betrayal of public trust. Today, we call upon the institution of the Ombudsman to put an end to this mockery of the system of checks and balances as enshrined in our Constitution. We fervently hope that our charges of plunder, malversation, bribery, graft and corruption, betrayal of public trust, and gross violation of the Constitution be upheld against Vice President Sara Duterte, and she at least be called upon to account on hundreds of millions of confidential funds that she plundered. And if she fails to do so, she should no less than be found criminally liable for it. Maraming salamat po.
Sir, Father, para po sa publiko, para po mas maintindihan nila, ano po ipapaliwanag kung bakit kailangan pong maharap sa ganito pong mga reklamo si Vice President Sara Duterte?
Para sa ating publiko, ito ay ating ginagawa upang ipakita na ang accountability ay nangyayari at hindi kami matitinag sa pagharap o pagsusuri sapagkat ang confidential funds ay public funds. Ito ay dapat suriin kung ito'y ginamit sa tamang pamamaraan.
Sir, Father, sinabi na nga po, confidential funds it's confidential. Why do you think the public should know about confidential funds where in fact it's confidential?
Confidential funds is also public funds. When there is when there is the slightest feeling and sabihin nating pagdududa na ito ay ginamit sa maling pamamaraan, then the confidence by nature is preceded by accountability. Hindi dapat magtago ang isang taong gumamit ng confidential funds sa confidential nature. Accountability takes precedence before that confidential fund.
Pero pa, sir, kasi baka yung confidential funds ito will concern national security. Paano kung ma-divulge yung mga sinasabing code names? Hindi po ba dapat ang national security will be first and foremost before your accountability?
Tama. At ito yung dapat nilang ipaliwanag sa tamang plataforma. Ang problema, hindi naman nila pinaliwanag na maayos eh. Very evasive sila to begin with. And COA itself has already determined that there were misuse and there was a manner of the confidential funds not brought to its proper use.
Father, ano po ba yung malinaw na nailista nyo po doon na mga nagawa po ni Vice President Sara at ng DepEd at ng OVP?
To begin with, meron tayong nakitang 612.5 na pera na withdraw, na ginamit, ngunit hindi maipaliwanag. Yun ang isa sa nais natin hanapin, harapin, at mapakinggan kung ano nangyari dito.
Saan po kayo ka-confident na uusad to under Ombudsman Boying Rimulya?
With the prayer, with the facts that we have presented and have assigned our signatures, we pray that this will be heeded and uusad ang kaso upang mapanagot kung dapat may panagutin. Kung walang tinatago si Sara Duterte, humarap siya.
Pero Sir Father, kasi of course, sasabihin ng mga supporters ni Vice President Sara Duterte, it's just a political ploy. I mean, lahat kayo galit kay Sara Duterte. You want her out of Vice Presidency. Anong masasabi po?
Galit po tayo sa nanggagamit. Galit po tayo sa kasinungalingan. Galit tayo sa nagbabaluktot ng katotohanan. Walang politika dito. Bilang pari at simbahan, the truth has always been enshrined in the gospel, and that is why I'm here.
Pero sir, pinag-isa natin na gagawin ni Ombudsman Rimulya VP Sara Duterte is impeachable officer and thus may immunity from suit din siya in a way. Father, ano po yung naasahan natin sa...
Not the Vice President.
So, can you clarify that,
To
sir?
clarify that,
I'll allow my friends to also respond to that, please.
Lapit ko kayong korte.
Si VP Sara Duterte po ay hindi immune sa kaso, no. Nakita natin sa deliberation ng House of Representatives at ito ay sworn statement ng mga empleyado mismo ng DepEd yung abuse sa paggamit ng confidential fund. Pero yan pa na ebidensya na hindi lumalabas, hindi pa natin nakikita ang bank account si VP Sara, hindi pa lumalabas ang report ng Department of National Defense kung saan nga ba dinala ng pondo saan dinala yung pondo na binigay sa security ni VP Sara. Yan po ay may malinaw na kautusan namin investiga ang DND pero hindi pa nakikita. So naniniwala po tayo na with this petition for the Ombudsman to do further investigation, in fact, mas makakalinaw to sa lahat. Lalabas ang facts, lalabas ang ebidensya, at mas makakalinaw ang taong bayan kung paano nga ba inabuso ang pondo ng
Ma'am, yung
confidential fund.
pagbubukas ng mga bank account, gaano ka-importante po ito para po sa inyo?
Importante yan kasi dyan mo makikita yung flow of money. Yan ang mag-establish ng kaso ng plunder. Paano siya nakikinabang sa mga pondo na dumaloy sa bank account si VP Sara. So magandang magkaroon ng disclosure mula sa Anti-Money Laundering Council patungo sa Ombudsman. At yun yung inaasahan natin. Dahil yun naman ang function ng
Ma'am, you
Ombudsman.
mentioned po yung mga fictitious names, yung Mary Grace Gatnos. Go ahead na.
Yeah, so lumabas naman yan sa public hearing natin, mga fictitious names, no? At malinaw na may proseso kung paano hindi mako-compromise ang national security. Alam niyo po, yung confidential fund, kahit sinasabing confidential, may malinaw na parameters kung paano ito ginagastos. Hindi po ito kitty fund ng mga politiko. May malinaw pong objective, purpose kung paano ito gagamitin. At ito po ay napakahalagang ilinaw ngayon dahil alam niyo po, may pending na kaso pa tayo sa Supreme Court on the unconstitutionality of the confidential fund. At hinihintay natin yan. Pero hindi naman po tayo pwedeng tumigil na lang sa paghihintay ng unconstitutionality ng confidential fund. Kailangan din nating linawin yung mga iba pang batas na nag-govern sa confidential fund. At sa pamamagitan ng prosesong ito, mas malilinawan kung paano nga ba dapat nililiquidate, dapat ginagastos, at sino nga ba dapat talaga ang nakakaroon ng confidential fund. Hindi ba malaking issue yan na bakit noong 2023 ay nabigyan ng confidential fund ang mga iba't ibang ahensya na wala namang national security functions. So ito yung mga policy issues na kailangan talagang sagutin dahil ito ang mag-guide sa atin sa future kung paano ginagasta ang pera ng bayan.
Ma'am, last Rob, if ever man ma-open po yung money trail, ma'am, may plano po ba tayo mag-file ng impeachment complaint?
Can you take on the other questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Meron kaming gagawin pa sa taas. Iwan namin yung ibang complainants namin para tumugon naman sa ibang katanungan.
Does this address the Supreme Court decision virtually making it very hard to impeach a public official? Kasi binarila ng Supreme Court Duterte versus House.
We hope that this process will also be recognized as something as valuable as such.
So sir, remedy ba to dahil given the decision of the Supreme Court? Is this a feasible remedy?
It's recognizing that we have various mechanisms, various institutions to hold our politicians accountable. And we have to make sure that these institutions are working for our interest.
Sige po. With regards to that question,
Sandali lang.
with regards to that question, we're hoping.
Wait lang po.
Okay, we understand, no, that the ombudsman may in fact recommend impeachment also. So it does address the question. It's up to the ombudsman to investigate and recommend.
Question lang po, ma'am, kasi of course, this is all, of course, her supporters will claim that this is all politics. It's all against the notion that she will run in 2028 at parang pinipigilan niya siya tumakbo against dun sa will of her supporters to run for president. What's your thoughts about it? Kasi parang it's all planned eh. Parang sinasabi ng supporters na it's all planned against a possible Sara Duterte run in 2028.
We don't get into that eh. Ang tinatanong lang namin kung siya ay may pagkakasala dahil nagnakaw siya. Kung ano ang consequences nun, wala ako dun eh. Pero hindi naman pwedeng hindi siya imbestigahan dahil gusto niyang tumakbo at may ibang taong gustong tumakbo siya.
Pero ma'am, of course, yun pa rin magiging magiging sumatotal.
Alam mo, ang sinasabi ko lang sa ating mamamayan, pumasok sa ganyang klaseng labanan ng reasons, no? Kasi laban talaga sa tamang paraan ng pagpopolitika. Yung it's all politics, there's good politics and there's bad politics. And that kind of reasoning is bad politics.
Ang pangalan na lang po.
Sylvia Estrada Claudio. Sylvia Estrada Claudio.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sylvia Estrada Claudio.
Thank you, ma'am Sylvia.
Okay.
Yan na lang siguro. Tanggalin na lang yung mga mic. Tanggalin na lang yung mic. Yan na lang.